The first time I got a letter from the HOA, I thought it had to be a mistake. It was a fine for $1,000 all, because I went swimming in my own lake. I wasn't trespassing, wasn't causing trouble. I literally own the land and the water rights. But of course, Karen, the self-proclaimed queen of the HOA, decided, "Eight." She had the authority to punish me for violating community standards. I laughed at first, tossing the letter aside. But then I saw the threat. Failure to pay will result in additional penalties and possible legal action. That's when I knew Karen was serious. She strutted around the neighborhood like she owned it, but the truth was, she just loved power. She had no idea who she was messing with. See, what Karen didn't know was that I wasn't just a homeowner. Was also on the local council that oversees HOA regulations in the county, and I had the power to audit their finances and vote on changes to their bylaws. For months, I'd ignored their petty rules. But this time, Karen had crossed the line. I showed up to the next HOA board meeting, sat quietly in the back, and listened to Karen rant about unsanctioned swimming and disruptive lake activity. When she finally tried to embarrass me publicly, I pulled out the deed and water rights documents. The room went dead silent. Karen's face turned red as a tomato, but I wasn't finished. Calmly, I reminded the board that their operating fees had not been adjusted in over a decade. With a majority vote, I proposed an increase of $5,000 per household, per year to cover lake maintenance and security. And guess what? The board approved it, because the HOA's books were already in bad shape, and they desperately needed the money. Karen nearly fainted. She had just cost every single member of her HOA a massive fee hike because she tried to bully me. The other homeowners were furious, and suddenly Karen wasn't the queen anymore. She was the villain who bankrupted their budgets. As for me, I swim in my lake every morning, coffee in hand, enjoying the peace and quiet. No one dares to stop me now. Whenever Karen storms by with her little clipboard, she doesn't say a word. She knows exactly what happens when she tries to cross. Me, sometimes justice doesn't come from yelling back. Sometimes it comes from letting the paperwork do the talking and watching Karen drown in her own rules. For more interesting and heart-touching stories, hit the subscribe button now.